My name is Steve Bateman. I was CEO here at St. Mark's Hospital from 2005 through 2017. Well, when St. Mark's was built at this location on 3900 South, 11th East, 12th East, it was a one city block basically, but the city, the metropolitan area here, this was kind of the southernmost part of it. People don't remember that, but that really was the case. And they located it at this southern sort of end of the valley, and consequently, it was able to be literally a cornerstone of the community. It was a corner physically for this metropolitan area. So as Mill Creek grew, and as Sandy started to grow, and as Midvale and Murray started to really populate, this place took the reputation that had been built from 1872 and then on out to, in 1905, I believe it was, out into the facility where my wife was born, over by the oil refineries. It had a great reputation, so when it came here, people knew it was going to be a good place. So they started flocking here, really, from the beginning. And coupled with the goodness, just the innate goodness of the Episcopalian leadership, and that sort of philosophy that came along with that, this place instantly became a cornerstone for people and a magnet for good physicians and good people, and will be that way for the foreseeable future if the organization continues to espouse the values that it's always had. To me, our objective, at least while I was here, and I know others felt the same way, was for those people that had to come to the hospital, let's make it as pleasant experience as possible so they don't even feel like they're in the hospital. And so that they could trust it. You know, trust is the most valuable characteristic of all. If people trust you and your organization, they're going to come back and tell everybody about it. They just, they put their lives in the hands of these people, and that's just a remarkable characteristic. And I've never seen an organization in all my 35 years of managing hospitals that had a more loyal, more trusting, and larger patient base than St. Mark's. It's an absolute treasure. It's virtually impossible to duplicate. 150 years to me means thousands and thousands of people that did things right. And they did things right based on the notion that the patient came first. Patients typically didn't want to be here, so let's make it a fine experience for them. And it was less about the bricks and mortar, and it was more about the touch and the warmth and the quality and the service and the friendliness and the affability provided to these people when they would come to this place that has carried it through all of the ups and downs for 150 years. And so for me, that's what 150 years means at St. Mark's. And I think that to the extent that the organization continues to espouse that philosophy, it will thrive for another 150 years.